Good morning, traders. It's another beautiful day to be giving you market outlook videos on US dollar pairs and gold. So let's dive straight to the video. Here on starting from the fundamentals. Here on fundamentals, what news do we have today? We have CHF, PPI monthly, and maybe in some 20 minutes time, and we have US dollar news, and we have two US dollar news, non-farmers change and all that. So this is the two news we have today, and so this is what we'll be watching out for. And President Trump will be speaking later today, so nothing really serious. So that's all we have for today. Then let's get straight to the chart, guys. The chart here on the chart, we see we see US on gold chart. Gold is still looking likely to keep pushing further into the highs, but we are still expecting a pushback down for price to continue with the uptrend, just like this. Yeah, so we are still expecting price to drop down lower, get a change of character here, and then from there we can continue going into the highs on gold. So that's what we are looking at for on gold. The next pair should be DXY. Here on DXY, I'm still looking to see a change of character so that we can keep seeing longs. I'm looking to see a sweep of this low. Why is this low the liquidity now for price to go up? Because this low failed to break this high, and we've been seeing price has been trending highs, breaking highs, and highs breaking highs. So obviously this is still the correction phase, so we are waiting for the impulse phase. After this low we take, and again this has double bottom plus this zone presently here. If we should call this a supply, a demand zone, this zone now failed to take any liquidity here. We can see there's no liquidity here. There are few liquidities, but has already been taken by these little bumps in the road. So there was no liquidity here for price to use as fuel to go up, but I just keep pushing up after testing this zone. So this gives us more reason to call this zone a weaker zone. So we are expecting price to take it out and then get the change of character to continue going higher. So that's that for DXY, guys. The next pair should be Euro USD. Euro USD, I'm still looking for some longs on Euro USD because obviously yesterday we had this trade to take yesterday. We saw price has been trending up internally as a fractal structure has been trending up, and this was a trade that we called yesterday, but we got stopped out earlier before the main move occurred. Why did we get stopped out, guys? If I should drop to the 1 hour, we'll see why we stopped out. We got stopped out. So why did we get stopped out? We got stopped out because price here didn't take any liquidity. Like I said before in the previous video, there was no liquidity here for price to use as fuel in pushing up, but we had our fair change of character and the fractal shifts in the 1 hour, and 1 hour fractal shifts are mostly not trusted, guys. 1 hour I prefer the 4 hour structure shifts, guys. So we had this fractal structure shift, and then from there we got into the trade, but I didn't even give the stop loss for some room like this. We wouldn't have gotten stopped out here. So in case of next time, we learned our lessons. So we at the end of the day we got price took this low out. So this was then the liquidity, the early buyers stopped out early buyers, which was enough liquidity for price to continue pushing further into the highs. So from there we saw price going high. From there price continued to push high, and now we are expecting price to take out this high, then create a new high, and then retrace again and take out the high, and we continue with the trend until price is ready to change the trend. Yeah, that's that for Euro USD. The next pair should be GU. Yeah, on GU we are seeing a change of character, like a form of change of character here. And maybe from here we continue to see price drop down lower into then, because if we should go to the 4 hours, we will see that price hasn't been able to take out this low of which we are looking to see price take out. Though price is pushing into the highs with momentum, but I would love to see price take out this low so that the structure will keep so that the structure will remain as it was. Because as you can see here, we had our first high break and second high break. We saw price take out the liquidity, and then from there we continue to push high. So this is our nearest liquidity here, or else maybe after price moves further, then maybe we'll use this one as the liquidity. When price we take this, and then from there we'll continue into the highs. Yeah, that's for GU, guys. I'm still looking to see price maybe drop down lower here. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. The next place should be next place should be AUD. AUD, we are seeing price. We've seen price take out this high. We anticipated to. We are looking at on Monday, and now price has taken it out, and I will expect to see price drop a little bit lower. After the strong displacement, so I will expect to see price drop a little bit lower. Maybe take this liquidity, then from this zone here, price can continue. From this zone here, price can continue the move into the highs. So that's what I'm looking at on AUD, USD. So let's see how it keep going. Let's see how it goes. Continue from there. Maybe from there we'll see price continue with the longs. Yeah, that's that for AUD, guys. And the next pair should be New Zealand dollar. AUD hasn't been really AUD is not an ideal pair to trade because New Zealand dollar is very much clear in structure than that pair. So here we can see on New Zealand dollar price, we have our change of character after we tapped into the yearly open. Like I said on Monday, we have price tap into the yearly open. These are yearly open, and from there price continue to push up. Now I want to see a pull. I was expecting to see a pullback, maybe price taking this as liquidity, and from there will continue going high, but that failed to occur. Now we see price in fractal structure continue to push into the highs. The fractal structure is still bullish, so if I should drop to the 1 hour, we see this. We see that we had price take this as liquidity, just like we had here also this liquidity, and then continue to push up, giving us a break of structure. Again, we had liquidity sweep, and then we have a change of character, and then from there we continue to push into the highs. This was a nice trade I've taken yesterday, a nice exchange of character and break of structure trade that played out very well. After tapping the daily previous 2 days open, after tapping it and price continued to push up. Now we have seen price taking out the previous high, so I expect to see price again maybe give us another form of structure and continue with the trend. Yeah, guys, that's simple. Or maybe later in the future, this zone, this structure we see here would act as liquidity for price to retrace and continue with the trend. Maybe we'll get something like this. This will be the zone, and then this will be the liquidity for price to take. This two zone here will be the liquidity for price to take, and then from there we will continue to see more longs. But this is the New Zealand USD is presently the most clear pair to trade. So guys, that's that for New Zealand. That's that for New Zealand, guys. This is what I'll be looking out for. This is what I'll be looking out for New Zealand, guys. Simply, that's what I'll be looking out for New Zealand. So the next pair is US dollar CHF. US dollar CHF hasn't been able to hold with the factor, or should I say the trend lately. It hasn't been able to hold with the trend. Obviously, we are in swing perspective. We are still in a downtrend. Yeah, we're still in a downtrend because we have our impulsive phase. We have our retracement phase, our correction phase, and this is our impulsive phase here. And again, this is our correction phase, and this is our impulsive phase. So presently we are in the correction phase, so I'm expecting price to maybe take this liquidity, then from there we'll continue to drop. Actually taking this high here as our liquidity. Yeah, this high should be our liquidity sweep, then from there we'll start seeing lows, because this high here didn't take this low. If not, we would have continued with the downtrend. But nevertheless, we see price continue to push down lower, and for now, so maybe maybe when price gets to the 3 monthly open, from there we will continue going higher again to take out this liquidity here. Then from there we'll go lower, but possibly we might still see price continue to sell off. So what the best thing to do is to join the trend now. So if you go to the 1 hour and check the fractal structure, we see that we have been heading lower and lower and lower. So guys, we have been heading lower and lower. So the best thing to do now is to join the trend, join the fractal trend, guys. Join the fractal trend. So here in the 1 hour, what do we see here? What do we see here? What do we see here? We see our structure lows. We see prices obviously in the downtrend. So what I want to see, I want to see price take out this low and give us another structure to continue with the sales, just like this. So I want to just continue with the sales because the trend is your friend. Yeah. So until we see price breaking and maybe breaking structure like this, breaking this structure like this, then we will know that price is ready to continue with it long. But if not, we'll just keep seeing lows and lows and lows continue to play out in the market. We'll just keep seeing lows because presently the trend of the market still seems the best thing to do now is just follow the trend. Yeah. So we'll continue selling off, continue with the sales until price gives us its own decision. So that's that for US dollar CHF, guys. The next pair should be USD CAD. USD CAD, I'm still looking to see price continue pushing further into the highs from here. Although we didn't have a change of character, we just had break of structure. So if we should get this second break of structure, then we know that price is really ready to continue with the highs. So once this second break of structure occurs, then we can continue with the longs on US dollar CAD. Should we go to the 4 hours so that we can see the swing perspective of the swing structure. So here in the 4 hours, obviously we have taken this low that failed to create a strong to take this high. There's this low that failed to take this high. So now this is our liquidity. So what are we looking to see? A change of character so that we can continue with the long and take out this high. Very simple, guys, very simple. But presently we haven't had that. So what are we doing now? What are we waiting for? We are waiting for that to occur. And if we should turn on our monthly indicator, we will see that we have our 3 monthly open there here. So maybe we might see price pushing down to this 3 monthly open, and from there we can continue with the high. We don't know yet, and so let's just watch out for that, guys. Let's just watch out for that. That's that for US dollar CAD. So the next pair is US dollar JPY. That's the last pair here we have today. US dollar JPY. What do we have on US dollar JPY? We've seen price tap into this yearly open, and from there we continue to drop down lower. So what do? We have to follow the trend again. Like I said, follow the trend, follow the trend, follow the trend, guys. So the fractal structure is actually pushing down lower, though we have this liquidity here and for price to continue pushing up. But I would have preferred to see one more sweep of this trend here, one more sweep of this, and then from there we'll have a like this, and then from there we'll have a something like this, and then we'll have our change of character and price will continue selling. We continue with the sell, but presently we don't have that yet, so we have to follow the trend. We have to follow the trend, guys. So if I should drop to the 1 hour, here in the 1 hour you can see the trend is still dropping lower. So what you can do here is to scale into some sales, just like we have been seeing sales playing out in the previous day weeks. So we can continue shorting the pair, go to the 15 minutes, look for a break of structure or change of character, and then from there you continue selling. So that's that for today, guys. If you like to see more videos like this, you like to see morning market outlooks videos like this, hit the subscribe button and don't leave your notification bell on, and leave a like on the video also. That will help. Thanks, guys. See you all tomorrow.